Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Today I'm going to be reviewing a beer with which I'm sure many of you are familiar, as Untapped would indicate, and just basically being in the beer scene would indicate. But specifically, I've seen a lot of, sorry guys, it's a really windy day here in Las Vegas. I've seen a lot of people drinking this. I've seen it on many boards. And yet, somehow I've never actually had this particular beer. Despite all the stone beers I've had, I've never had their Go To IPA. And I think everybody's familiar with this. So much so that, let's see, 172,000 people on Untapped gave it a cumulative score of 3.75. Which is pretty much in keeping because 61 of my friends gave it a score of 3.76. So my friends are basically close to the national average, or the international average, excuse me. It did receive a 3.95 on Beer Advocate out of 3,546 reviews, so which puts it in the very good category for Beer Advocate. Excuse me. I did look to see, and sure enough, like every other IPA that I buy, this one has an enjoy by date of the 1st of February, so I'm almost 3 months behind on enjoying this. Maybe one day I'll remember to actually look at a Best Buy date before I buy a beer, or anyway, I don't know where exactly I was headed with that. Maybe I'll just remember to look at the Best Buy date before I buy a beer. It's a problem of mine, and hopefully you all are learning from my mistakes. Every time you see me drinking a beer that's, you know, like this one, it's almost 5 or 3 months past its Best Buy date, you're thinking, God, that guy's stupid. Doesn't he ever look at the bottom of a can or the side of a bottle? Honestly, no, I don't, and that's a problem. Anyway, I'm going to be using my Tenaya Creek IPA glass. Just to let you know, those who haven't seen this channel before, you go into a Tenaya Creek, you slap down into a Tenaya Creek. You go into the Tenaya Creek, slap down $6 on the counter, you're going to get a glass like this or a few other designs full of a house beer. You come back, lay down $5 later, boom, you get a refill. And what's more, you take the glass home with you. So, pretty sweet deal. Anyway, so yes, the Go To IPA, I did pay $1.99 for a pint can. This is exactly what this is, a pint can. It has a 4.8 ABV, and it's referred to as a session IPA, which most session beers usually come in around 5, anywhere between 4 and 5%. So it's right where you would expect it to be. IBUs, I did not see on the can, but according to an Untapped, it's 65. So that's pretty standard for an IPA. And I don't see any reason why I should. Whoa, serious foam. And frankly, I'm not surprised. It was kind of a bubble towards the top. Alright, so let's let that foam go around a bit. And then let's get to pouring. Alright, so there was a dead moth in my glass. Which I'm not worried about, but I am going to get rid of. And let's give this another shot, shall we? Wow, that is super duper foamy. I am doing my damnedest here to get something other than foam into this glass. And looks like that meme, if Monday were a beer. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm getting a little tired of that. I'm going to drink directly from the can. Not something that I normally do, but, I mean, look at this. Seriously. So, anyway, let's dig in. Cheers. That's a good beer. It's piney, it's citrusy. Got just the right amount of bitter. I would have to describe this as a lawn mowing beer. Coming in at 16 ounces, it's a little bit more than your typical 12-ounce can. But considering it's such a low ABV, it doesn't make a big deal. I mean, it's coming in less than 5%. I just realized that Untapped has this listed as 4.5% and can says 4.8. So, Anyway, that's a good beer. I'm liking this beer. Because it is in a can, obviously, I'm going to be giving it an extra 0.25 in its score. So, I guess this is going to come in at 4.25. It's so funny. I've been drinking stone beers for years. I mean, almost since their beginning, I've been drinking stone beers. Yet I've never had this one. Stone was actually available back in my hometown of Kansas City, and it's not often that things make it out to the Midwest like that. Let me show you the beer now, guys. This is where we still are. So, yeah, that was a very foamy beer. Must have got shaken up pretty bad, either in the store or in my car on the way home. But no alcohol burn as you would expect because it's a 4.5. As I said, it's a good balance of bitterness and pine and citrus, and the color is very, very pale, as you can see. In fact, what you're seeing is actually a more yellowy color. Definitely going to describe this as about medium carbonation. I see lots of bubbles coming up towards the top, and that head is starting to dissipate a little bit, as you can see here. So, all in all, I gotta say that this is a pretty good beer, and I'm amazed I've never had it before, and I'm probably going to be drinking more of it. So, until next time, drink good beer. Don't break the bank doing it, and cheers.